Hi viewers, welcome to UDIP Ultimate News, your number one hotspot for daily news and entertainment. So we're going to discuss more on diaspora and immigration opportunities. So our topic today is on Tier 5 Charity Worker Visa. This is the second episode of the presentation I made on Tier 5 Charity Worker Visa. I promised that I was going to do a second video so that we can look at these companies together. So I'm going to take you to their websites so that you see how the websites look like. Okay. All right. So today we're going to look at the company sponsoring Tier 5 Charity Worker Visa. As you know, Tier 5 Charity Worker Visa is a temporary work visa given to people that want to do unpaid voluntary work for a charity organization in the UK. And it has a validity of 12 months and 14 days, though it can be renewed before it expires. So we're going to look at Ledge. Last time I mentioned Ledge, okay, one of the companies that is sponsoring people on this Tier 5 Charity Worker Visa. As I said last time, Ledge is located at the West Norwood in South London, and it's known for its great social care. They care for those with learning disabilities and also offer specialist day care services. They also offer supported housing. So you can see how the website looks like. They said international applicants, why live in a large community? Good question. And the answer really depends on you and your situation. Our UK assistants join us from a range of backgrounds and at varying stages in life. Some stay for a short time and move on to another career with a new outlook. Some stay with Ledge for years in different roles, having found belonging in a new way of living. Nobody leaves empty-handed. Okay, that is how the website looks like. Living in Ledge community as an assistant is an intense experience that requires big commitment. It asks you to immerse yourself in a lively community and to slow down at the same time. It brings routine and the unexpected. You live in an alternative, inclusive model of society whilst gaining a deep understanding of social care in UK today. You will develop deep, meaningful connections with individuals and also gain a community for life. So you can see how their website looks like on your screen. It says everyone will gain something different. Are you considering how to best use your gap year before university, or have you just graduated and are unsure what's next? Are you contemplating a career break in search of new purpose? Perhaps you are coming to the end of your career but not ready for retirement just yet. Wherever you join us from, you can expect to gain resilience, a second home, time to reflect, patience, new interpersonal skills, experience of working with people with learning disabilities, fulfillment through the care of others, opportunities to take part in spiritual retreats, a sense of belonging. So that's the website, okay? It says Ledge welcomes people from all around the world, and those requiring a visa to join us from overseas can apply for the Tier 5 temporary worker, the charity worker visa, okay? So you can see all that, and they have another scheme they call youth mobility scheme, okay? You can also apply for that if you're eligible. That is for the youths, all right? So Ledge sponsors people from both outside and inside the UK to work for them. So you can see that. So it says, why move to the UK for Ledge? Our international assistants join us from a range of backgrounds and at varying stages in their lives. Okay? And at various stages in life. Living in a large community as an assistant is an intense experience that requires a big commitment. It asks you to immerse yourself in a lively community and to slow down at the same time. It brings routine and the unexpected. All right. So just have a look at that. So you can see they have columns on their websites for Tier 5 Charity Worker Visa and another one for Youth Mobility Scheme. And you see where it is written apply now. Okay. All right. So that is that for Ledge. We're going to move on to the next one, to the next company. Let me search. All right, so we're going to look at another company right now, YMCA. Mm-hmm. So we're going to look at YMCA. And if you look at the website, you can see ymca-fg.org. Mm-hmm. Said volunteering as a local community charity, YMCA Threaton Group relies on a dedicated volunteering team to reach out and engage even more children, young people, and families across Hampshire. Okay, so you can see that says what's on offer. There are a variety of volunteering opportunities available for people of all ages and across all areas and services, such as childcare, youth work, facilities, storytelling, and administration. Having a standard recruitment procedure in place ensures that volunteering is safe and well managed for everyone. You'll be provided with a training package that has been developed around each of our volunteering roles. Okay, so that's for YMCA. And you're going to see on the next screen, it says contact us. It says we'd love for you to get in touch, even if you have a general query or an idea on how you could help. Email us at volunteering@ymca-fg.org. To apply for any opportunities, please complete an application form and email it to volunteering@ymca-fg.org. Job title, they wrote there, Volunteer Leader Program. Okay, you can see all that there. But somewhere they said this particular position, our summer 2022 positions are now closed. Information regarding our 2023 positions will be available from November 2022. Another job title I can see there is Child Care or Nursery Volunteer. Child Care or Nursery Volunteer. That's for summer. So they have the application form for you to download and fill, okay? And then after filling the application form, you can now email it to them. They have another vacant position, Finance Project Accountant Volunteer, Promotional Events Volunteer, Library Assistant, and so on. So they also have a Wallis the Force Mascot Volunteer, Video or Content Editor. So if you just look at that screen, if you look at your screen, you're going to see where to download the application form from. And then after filling the application form, you can submit it to the email that they gave on their website. That is volunteering@ymca-fg.org. All right. They also said there's another scheme they called Family Discount Scheme. Said you may also be interested in Family Discount Scheme. So that's that for YMCA. We're going to move to the next company. Okay. So the next company we're going to look at will be the we're going to look at Camp. Yeah, the next company is Camp Hill Clanabogan. You can see that on your screen. You can see how their website looks like. You see the column for main menu. You can click on that. You see about, mission and values, governance, supporters, and funders. They frequently ask questions. All right, so the frequently asked questions. We're going to look at the frequently asked questions. They say keep sending us your questions. They provide useful answers that can help others understand us better. Why volunteer with Camp Hill? There are many reasons why choosing to join Clanbogan is a great idea. Meanwhile, this Camp Hill Clanbogan is in Northern Ireland. So you may wish to visit Northern Ireland, improve your English, meet with different cultures, gain practical skills, develop your people skills, experience life in community, or share interests with others. Whatever your reasons for thinking about joining us, we expect you to be interested in living and working with people with learning disabilities. So another frequently asked question is on age range. What age range are your volunteers? Okay. So the minimum age is 18 years. Whilst there is no upper age limit, most of our short-term volunteers are aged between 18 and 26. How long can I stay? We prefer it if volunteers can commit to a year, but depending on our vacancy situation and the time of the year, usually the summer, we can accept people who can come for around 3 months. So, I have a lot of questions here. Do you offer study placements? We can offer placements to social work and other college or university students and may be able to provide practice supervision. Internships are often for 3 to 4 months or less, but longer placements may be considered. So the next question is, how good does my English have to be? Many of the people that we support have speech impairments and can find talking and understanding speech difficult and sometimes frustrating. We therefore need our volunteers to have a good command of spoken English and for report writing to have basic written English language skills. So another question is, can I apply if I don't live in Europe? Or, okay, do I get paid for volunteering? You receive free accommodation, food, and a small allowance to cover personal needs whilst here. Your travel costs to and from Clanbogan are normally your responsibility. Okay? So, can I apply if I don't live in Europe? If you're a citizen of a country outside the UK or Republic of Ireland, you will require UK entry clearance. You can only apply for this once you have been accepted and invited by Clanbogan. As a prospective volunteer, you will apply for entry clearance to UK immigration under the temporary work charity workers route. As part of the information which the community will send you, they will provide a unique certificate of sponsorship and number that you will need to apply for your visa. Okay? So, all right. So, accommodation is provided within the community. You live in a home with a house coordinator, people with learning disabilities, and other volunteers. You have a bedroom to yourself, but are likely to share a bathroom. What is the food like? Meal times are important at Clanbogan. We like to eat meals together around the table using organic, homegrown, and homemade food. We can cater for special diets such as vegetarian, vegan, or celiac. How much time off will I get? You will get 2 free days a week, and you will also have some free time at evenings and weekends, depending on the routines of the house you are based in. If you stay longer than 3 months, you also have some holiday allowance, which will be arranged within your house and workplace. Okay, so we need to look at another question. What will be my task and responsibilities? We've talked about, do I get paid for volunteering? We've talked about what is the accommodation like. We've talked about what is the food like. So I would like us to look at another question that says, what will be my task and responsibilities? After your initial induction training, you will be asked to provide support in a variety of forms. You provide one-to-one support to people with a learning disability or other support needs around dressing, personal hygiene, meal times, recreational activities, and participation in the daily work routine. Okay, so during daytime, you will help in the house with meal preparations or in one of the workshops, land, bakery, weaving, or wood workshop. You normally be part of a house community. You normally be part of a house community led by a house coordinator where you will live together with other volunteers and a number of residents with learning disabilities. Okay, there's another important question I would like us to look at. It says, I'm not trained, how will I know what to do? They said, as a new volunteer, you'll be required to complete a program of induction training. This will cover the policies and procedures relevant to working in Clanbogan and the task that you'll be doing. You learn about the community's underlying philosophy and so on. So where do you advertise long-term co-worker and salaried vacancies? So for long-term co-worker and or salary vacancies, they said it's on their website, so some Camp Hill magazines, NI recruitment sites, and local press. Equally, you can contact our office to find out if we have current vacancies. And if not, it's always great for us to meet you in case we can offer you a post in future. So there's another question on gender. For that, it says in some situations, Glenn will be looking to recruit a volunteer or employee of a specific gender. While Glenn upholds the principles of non-discrimination, this need arises at times to preserve the privacy and decency of residents who require close personal care. Another question is on faith. Do I have to be a practicing Christian? No, however, life in Glenn is lived in tune with Christian ideals, and the Christian festivals are celebrated. We ask you to respect these. In Glenn there are Sunday celebrations. Those of different faith or persuasion often make a valued contribution to the social and spiritual life of the community, and we encourage them to do so. Co-workers and residents are free to attend a church of their choice. All right? So another question is on criminal records. What is a criminal records check? That's another important question. Before we wrap up the Camp Hill on, our volunteers and employees live and work with vulnerable adults, and therefore we are required to complete an access NI check and a similar police check from the volunteers or employees' host country. The process for this will be explained, and there is no cost to you. Is there free Wi-Fi? Yes, there is Wi-Fi available. How do I apply? They said first we recommend that you read through all the frequently asked questions to make sure you meet the basic criteria and still want to apply. Then contact us so that we can send you an application form. We receive lots of applications, so make sure you stand out by telling us about yourself and why you want to volunteer with us. They said, I think 2 pages. It's okay. So will I be asked to supply a reference? Will I be asked to supply a reference? You'll be asked to supply the names and contact details of 2 people who can tell us about your skills, experience, and character. The referees must have known you for at least 2 years and should not be a friend or family member. So that's it for that. That's it for Camp Hill. Let's quickly go to Books2 Africa. You can see that on your screen already. Books2 Africa. Okay. Books2 Africa. So that's how the website looks like. You can see that on the screen. Okay. Books2 Africa International Volunteering Program. Said Books2 Africa is a UK registered charity based in Canterbury and a charity in special consultative status with the United Nations Economic and Social Council. The charity is an A-rated Tier 5 charity worker sponsor and is able to sponsor international candidates who are accepted onto our international volunteering internship program. So available roles for non-UK citizens. These are the, okay. Available roles for non-UK citizens. If you are currently residing outside the UK and are not a UK citizen, Books2 Africa can sponsor your Tier 5 charity worker visa to volunteer with us in the UK on our international volunteering program for 6 months or 1 year. So they talked about the Tier 5 charity worker visa applications. Our international volunteering program allows you to gain first-hand experience in the practical operations of an international non-governmental organization and provides you the opportunity to develop transferable skills such as teamwork, project management, and communication. Interns on our international volunteers program work primarily at our processing center in Canterbury and various support roles as support officers and are involved in a variety of tasks, including but not limited to processing, cataloging, sorting, and packing donated materials, charity shop sales, and all that. You can read through all that there on the website. Then they talked about the eligibility. Applicants must be aged 18 and above. Applicants must be aged 18 and above to apply. So language desirable for candidates to be fluent in speaking, reading, and writing in English. Accommodation and maintenance. I think this Books2 Africa is better for those that want to do practicum, okay? They also give certificate of work experience. It's better for those that want to do practicum. Accommodation and maintenance. As candidates are not permitted to do paid work on this visa, you must either have a host who accommodates you within 10 miles of Canterbury or pay for your accommodation or utility bills in advance. So they listed the amount £3,500 for 6 months or £7,000 for 12 months, and we'll arrange accommodation for you. And they have what they call admin and program fee of £300 and £700 respectively. Okay, admin and program fee. Said an admin fee of £300 and a program fee of £700 are payable on acceptance of your IVP application. The program fee is refunded if your subsequent visa application is denied. So they talked about visa, if visa is rejected, they can refund you the program fee, but I think the admin fee is what? Non-refundable. They issue certificates and all that and reference after completing the program. So I think it's good for those that are doing practicum. So they talked about, the number of hours you're going to work per week and so on. So that is it for Books2 Africa. You can go to their website to see what they've got there. Okay. So Books2 Africa is located at Unit 2, Barton Business Park, New Dover Road, Canterbury, United Kingdom. Unfortunately, they are no longer accepting applications. Okay, you can see there on the screen, application now closed. We have now received enough applications for September 2022 start. We'll begin accepting applications for September 2023 in May 2023. Thank you. So, but you can search for more companies that sponsor Tier 5 charity worker visa by yourself. All you need to do is go to Google and type in Tier 5 charity worker visa sponsors, and you may see some companies, popping out. All right. So we're going to use Books2 Africa to wrap up today's discussion, and I hope you enjoyed our discussion today. So this is Dr. Udochi Precious Anosike from UDIP Ultimate News, your number one hotspot for daily news and entertainment. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updates on diaspora and immigration opportunities. So subscribe, like, and share. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.